Oh, realized something wrong. Hang on. No. No, hang on. I want to be. Where do I want to go? I don't know. Where? Hang on. Hello to whoever has just joined. I'm trying to work out where I want to be positioned. So don't mind me. I am trying to figure this out. I'm probably going to position myself here. Hi, David. You good? I just actually. Oh, I nearly just. You know what? I'm gonna move that round. That's probably better. I don't know. How are you, David? You good? You are, I think, the first one to appear and arrive. So hopefully you can hear me all right. Hopefully it's not just me talking to myself. I mean, I say that all the time. So please let me know if you can hear me. I always tend to have technology issues, shall we say, which I'm glad to hear that you are good. That is good. I'm just making sure all my volumes are up. Yes, apparently they are. Good. Okay, you can hear me. That's fantastic. Well, I mean, you just answered my question, so you must be able to hear me. So that's me being a bit. But I hope you've had a good weekend. Have you done anything good this weekend? At all? I was gonna go and film this weekend, and then, to be honest, well, I didn't. I can't really. I've got no excuse. I didn't. We got my doggies. We'll say hello to your doggies. What's their names? And how many have you got? Actually, that's probably also a good question to ask. I was going to also wear my hat today, my jester hat, but it's up there, and I placed it very strategically, so I didn't want it falling off. I was like, if it's gonna fall off, then it's gonna take me forever to put it back on. So, hello, David. You good? So you've got two, Maverick and Ixie. Oh, I love those names. They're great names. Oh, are they like young, old, puppies, that kind of thing, or? No, I love dogs. I used to have a dog, actually, myself. I used to also have a cat, which is probably not that surprising. 6 and 7. Oh, beautiful. That's really, really lovely. You're right, David. You good? Nice room. Thank you. Yeah, this is actually where I normally work. This is my work room, so it's kind of like my study, but it's also a wardrobe. I also have a wardrobe there as well, because why not? I have so much wardrobes. And my other half is like, you don't need too many wardrobes. And I'm like, yes, you do. Hello, Foggy. Thank you so much for joining. Rory, no, he's being really antisocial. I left him to it. Yes, it's the ball banner. It's, this is my pride and joy. It's my baby. If you could have, I don't know, Banner as a baby. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. That's a bit weird. Anyway, so David, you had 2 dogs, 2 cats, 5 birds, and 2 rabbits. Oh, that's a lot of animals. But to be fair, I do love animals, so that's great. Jeans, damn. Oh yeah, my jeans. And also my polka dot. Well, actually, they've got holes in. I forgot they had holes in. Polka dot socks, but yeah, you didn't want to see that. Anyway. Hey Ashley, are you good? I don't know, I'm feeling really giggly now. Oh, Foggy, yes. The website is, I've forgotten. Let me just, I think it's the World of Flags or something that I got the banner from. And I think they do like international, possibly, but please don't quote me on this. I'm just gonna have a look to see. Hang on. I'm being antisocial for 5 seconds. It is. Yeah, well, no, I'm slightly right. It's World Flag Shop. That's what it's called. So if you want to buy a Boer banner, go and head to the World Flag Shop. Hello, Peter. So yeah, I will type it in the chat. So World Flag. How do you spell flag? I don't know. Yeah, okay. No. World Flag Shop. There we go. That's, yeah. But how is everyone? David, you're on the beer. Great. I'm actually on the wine myself. I was like, I've run out. Well, I haven't run out of mead, but my mead is getting slow. Well, I drink it too fast. It's getting low. And I'm like, I can't let that go. So I have got my wine, but I'm also drinking Dash as well. So I've got water and wine. So all good. I was gonna say, Foggy, your frenemy might not like this. You might have to get 2. You might have to get literally 1 for him and 1 for your frenemy. Because he might get really jealous. He might be like, what? Why? Why are you, So you're going to have to probably get 2 here. But what else is everyone drinking today? This is going for first next weekend. Oh, that's really cool, David. You're on coffee, Peter. Good shout. Looks like a communion cup. It does actually look like a communion cup, doesn't it? It actually does. I hadn't actually realized that, but it actually does. Well, there we go. I was going to say, I'll do a mass for you if you want. I don't really know how to do one. And I'm not really sure how to do one through the through the internet, but I'll give it a go. Hi, Spencer. Yeah, Foggy, I think he probably if you got one, he would probably go very upset. Oh, like very upset. But thank you so much to everyone for joining me this evening, or day, or morning, or night, wherever you are in the world. I always forget that everyone is in different places, and I always think to myself, oh, you're all like here, and it's the same time. And then I'm like, hang on. No, it's not. Hello, Matt. Hello. Did you respond back to Melissa? No, I have been so busy, Spencer. I have to admit, I still need to actually respond to her. Please send my apologies. I have been very, very slow on that mark, but please send my apologies to her. I will respond to her. It's just, yeah, I've been so busy, and it was my friend's birthday and everything as well. So I can't say I forgot. I'm just going to say it as it is. I forgot. So please tell her I'm so sorry, and I will respond. Hi, Mark. Hi. Thank you, everybody, for coming and tuning in today. Peter, no, it's actually been really cloudy here today. This is the technology and the wonder of having a good light that is making it look like it's sunny. But I mean, there is, if I turn off the light, there is light. So it's more like that than, you know, sunny. It looks sunny because of my light, but it's not. Hi, D&D. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate this one, guys. Nana recipe, your videos are awesome and refreshing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the lovely compliments. That always makes me spiral. I mean, I really enjoy doing what I do. But, you know, it makes a difference when you actually have people watching your stuff. And you're not just like walking around, you know, doing it by yourself. It does make a bit of a difference. I mean, I'd still probably, well, no, I wouldn't stop. Just because I enjoy this anyway. So, you know, but it does make a bit of a difference. You should do more videos like this. Oh, cheers, Matt. I will. I just, yeah, I'm a bit disorganized. I always say I should do more lives. Like just, you know, general chit chats and things. And then, you know, anyone, by the way, got any questions, then feel free to fire away. I know, Foggy. Where is Kate? Can someone go in like poker, please? Someone nudge her and tell her to get here. Peter, we had thunderstorms. Oh, nice. I do actually really like thunderstorms. I always find them very, I love, this is going to sound really weird, but I love that this, after a storm, you have like the air really clear and crisp, and it smells amazing. I love that smell. And it sounds a bit weird, I know, but I really, really do. It's one of my favorite things. Kate! Where is she? Someone shout Kate so she can hear it. In fact, everyone shout Kate, and maybe she'll hear it and then appear. Thank you very much, Foggy. Yes, please hug that like button for me, please. Maybe King Margaret did get Kate, to be fair. Maybe. Poor Kate, R.I.P. Oh, shame. Maybe it was the song. The song did. Maybe Margaret was just so unimpressed with the song that she was just like, KO. I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny. What traps do ghosts like to set? Oh, nice one. Booby traps. Get it? Dear. Like. Kate, where art thou? Exactly. I feel like someone should create that as a song. Where art thou, Kate? I just summoned her. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Awesome. I love the fact that she's getting summoned. Oh, no. Spencer, I don't have one of those. I don't have one of those. I've got a totally different one. I didn't know I was supposed to get that one. But okay. I'll have to probably add that to the list then. No, mine's just a black and white one. A black and white that looks a bit like a cow because it has the little things on the has little cow ears. I think it's supposed to be a cow. Yeah, it's supposed to be one of those. But I don't have a bear one. I didn't know I was supposed to get one of those. But anyway, Mark, I can't wait for next summer. Yeah, same. I can't wait for summer. I just love summer. Summer and spring and then autumn is my favorite because you have Halloween, you get pumpkin lattes. Oh, and then you get like that whole spooky vibe. That to me is amazing. It's amazing. I'm obsessed. And in fact, I don't want to give it away because I don't want to give it away, but I have planned a very awesome well, I think it's very awesome. It might not be. It might be really not awesome. I don't know. But to me, it's an awesome location for this autumn. So we'll see. We'll see what you guys think. I mean, I might not get anything there, but there's tons of history, and I actually didn't know this place still existed. And technically, it doesn't, because technically, the place, the original place, has actually gone, but they built over it. And the building on top looks absolutely incredible. Like, it actually has an archway that you go in through, and then you can ask that. Oh my gosh. So I cannot wait to get there. Oh, thank you, David. This one is the Yorkist and Proud top that I was wearing the other day. And actually, you can buy it. Not that I'm flogging that. But you can buy it if you want to buy it, because it's on my store. Oh, hi. Thank you so much, Stu, for coming in. Appreciate that. Are you out at all tonight yourself? Are you going anywhere? Oh, by the way, I did hear about the fact, I still need to watch it. Apologies. I'm so behind on your videos. I'm so sorry, Stu. But I did hear about the fact that you nearly punched a guy. And I was like, go, Stu. So, yeah. Oh, Foggy, that would be awesome. I mean, I might lose. I might KO. If I was to stay there, you'd just see me probably KO. I would self-combust due to just being too angry. Probably forget to film. Just charge him and be like, ah! You just see me drop the camera and be like, you stupid ghost. That, to be fair, that would be interesting. I do also need to go to Old Basing Ruins, Matt. Yeah, I do actually need to do that. That is on my list as well. So yeah. But yeah, that does remind me, I'm really sorry. I'm so behind on everyone's channels. I'm so sorry. Again, it's always hard to keep up with everybody's channels, and I do try my best, and then life just gets in the way. So I do apologize, because I always feel really bad because I see everyone's like notifications and things, and like, you know, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, missed another live. Oh, I agree. Life is hard. Totally. Yes, Peter, that is so true. There were so many. In fact, let me know, guys, in the comments, what are your favorite places that you have ever been? Kate! Sorry. Oh my God, you're here. Hello. I thought maybe Margaret may have actually KO'd you. So thank you. I'm so glad you're still alive. Oh, Thank you, Ashley. I bow. I bow to you. Thank you so much. Oh, yay. Oh, Kate, thank you. Thank you for arriving. Yeah. Bob! Hello. Hello, Bob. Lovely to see you as well. Oh, it's great to have you all here. Thank you. I feel like I need to put on my Jester's hat now. Just because I'm too excited. Was putting the finishing touches to the Tudor Mash. Oh, well, I can't wait to hear that one, Kate. I am very excited. Please let me know when that's done. But yeah, I was just basically asking everybody to put into the comments, what is the favorite place that you've been to, or, and it doesn't have to be a spooky place, by the way. It's just like a place that kind of you felt resonated with you when you walked through the door, so to speak. Yeah, so put that into the comments, as I always love to kind of find out more about you guys as well, because it's all very well you finding out about me, but I always like to find out more about you. Is anything like the Monster Mash, Kate? I love it. Love it. Okay, Tudor Mash sounds interesting. Potatoes. Well, yeah, I'm sure they ate a lot of potatoes. Oh, I can't wait to hear it, Kate. I literally can't wait to hear it. I'm very excited for this. I think everybody is. Let Kate know in the comments how excited you are to hear her song about, well, the Tudor mashup. It's ready. Just need to upload. I like the tower and the kitchen in Hampton Court. Yeah, to be fair, that's a great place, Hampton Court. I haven't been there in ages. I really do need to go back there as well. Yeah. Has anyone actually ever had any spooky experiences if they have been to Hampton Court? Because it's like, it came out, I think, in one of the newspapers, didn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. Well, yeah, I think it was the newspaper where they cooked their can't speak. I'm just too excited. They had the door and a CCTV camera was on the door, and didn't the door swing open and there was like a cavalier dude or like some kind of dude in dress, like old dress, standing there. I swear that was at Hampton Court. Maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. Maybe I'm just making up stuff at this point. I don't know. Oh yeah, Corfe Castle. That is also on my list of places to go, because yeah, that looks amazing. That actually looks amazing. Yes, everybody loves Ashley's channel too, so show some love to each other as well. Not that I need to tell you that, because you guys do anyway. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Yeah, oh, it was Hampton Court. Yeah, that was really cool. I remember watching that thinking, oh, that was crazy to catch that on CCTV. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, I want to go to that door. I just want to stand in that doorway and be like, see if I feel anything. Knowing my luck, I'd probably get pushed through the door or something. Or I'd open the door and it'd whack me back in the face. Because obviously I really don't like the Tudors, and obviously Henry Tudor was, well, Henry VIII of that one was there. So maybe he would just woof in my face. To be fair, that would probably be entertaining to catch that on CCTV. Love to Michael as well, Ashley. I say hi as well to him. Mm. And also as well, guys, wait, Peter, as long as the place has a guard robe, Green will find it. Yeah. If it has a guard robe, I'm there. If it has a guard robe, we are good. That's where you'll find me. Ashley. He said it's the Ashley show. I love that. Oh, that's just mean. Well, it's not mean. But I love that. I'm just sorry, moving you down a bit. And also I'm just gonna move the moth spray. Not the I don't really want to knock that over. So put that down there. Honestly, my desk is just full of random crap. You'll probably get an EVP of King Henry saying, "What's a funny woman?" Possibly, or maybe lots of expletives. maybe it would just be like, "What thou art." What was the medieval? Oh my gosh. It's got dastard. There we go. You're just going around calling me a dastard, which is, by the way, a medieval swear word. It means, I can't remember what it means. I think it's like bastard, but back then, obviously, bastard was not actually a swear word as such. Like, obviously, it was like low birth, so you would kind of call it if you were a bit annoyed with someone. But a dastard, which I quite like, was actually a proper swear word, and I kind of enjoyed that. So I can imagine that's what he would go around going, dastard. No, it'll be a proposal. No. Absolutely not. If no, don't even go there. No. No. I would run out of Hampton Court. You'll never see me step through that door again. I'd be gone. Absolutely not. Oh no. I generally don't even want to imagine that. No. Did Henry VIII speak Old English or Latin? I think he spoke Old English because by that point, Latin was really clergyman based. Most people spoke Old English really by that point. So I think he spoke Old English, but don't quote me on that. I could actually be wrong. That's not a given. What was it? Oh, I totally missed that. Say hi to your mum, by the way, Ashley. She's probably gone by this point, but I totally missed that. But yeah. How many proposals is it now, Karine? I think it's 3, possibly. Is it 3? I know what. Okay, hang on. I need to count. I had one in Leicester, in Greyfriars, of all places. So random. That was number 1. Number 2 was, where was number 2? Mary loves Dick Dastardly. I can't remember. Do you have a favorite Tudor? Well, technically, they're not really Tudor. but they married into the Tudor family. So, Anne of Cleves. I really love Anne of Cleves, mainly because I think she got it right. She was like, I'm going to act. Well, I mean, she put him off straight away. And I'm like, well done. Well, I salute you. So I would say she's my favorite, hands down. Coffee, need wine, red, methinks. As hand and smooth, all ending up in the garderobe. Bob. Can you imagine? That would actually be hilarious. They're all just like in the garderobe trying to like impress me. And I'm like, oh, this is so impressive. Bob, I love it. You get to see it now. Yeah, exactly, Peter. She did. She did. Oh no, don't worry. Don't worry, David. My name is not exactly, well, people spell it all sorts of different names, different ways, but it's there. I just typed it, so you know. But you don't. It's fine. I mean, I've also been called several different names before in the past, so you know, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, exactly, Peter. She did survive before she got the chop. So that's probably, again, I just think, yeah, I think she was well done to her. But I'm trying to remember now where I got these proposals. I feel like there's definitely 3. I just can't remember where the other ones were. I remember the Leicester one because the Leicester one just took me way. Well, I mean, they all took me by surprise, let's be honest. But that was the first one, and I remember that one like it was yesterday because I was like, "This is what? What is happening? Why?" But I just can't remember where the other 2 were, and that's going to annoy me now. I need to go through all my videos and find. It wasn't Pontefract. I know it wasn't Pontefract because Pontefract is where I got that U in the garderobe, which was just, oh my gosh, I still laugh. That was absolutely amazing. Hello, Tony. Thank you so much for joining in for tonight. Thank you, or today, or morning, wherever you are. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you turning up and joining in. Wasn't one proposal on the battle? That's it! Yes, Foggy. There was also one on the actual battlefield. I've not actually shown the video of that one yet because, well, I can't because I lost the footage, which was quite funny as well. So I was like, hang on. I was like, hang on, got another proposal on a battlefield, as you do. And then it disappeared. I was like, okay, fair enough. So yeah, that was quite interesting. So that's 2. But where was the other one? I literally can't remember where I want to say it was a castle. I just can't remember what castle. It wasn't Middleham, because Middleham, well, that was also really fun. That was just flirting. It was flirting everywhere. Yeah, I had a real life that courtly love kind of vibe. Got that. That was rather entertaining. Kate, they stopped the battle so they could give you a proposal. Can you imagine? They were all just fighting, and then they were just like, "Oh wait, stop! We need to stop." Oh my gosh, that would actually be hilarious. That would actually be brilliant. Can you imagine that? That would be great. Yes, no, but where was the third one? This is really going to irritate me. I'm trying to think what castles I've been to. What castles have I been to? Why is my brain going blank? Where have I been? This would be really helpful if I could remember where I've actually been. It wasn't near the toilets, was it? Okay. Probably was. It was probably in the toilet. It was probably Bob, I can just imagine the whole battlefield stopping. They're hacking and chopping as Kareem walks through the middle of them. Yeah. They're just like, oh, wait, we need to let her pass. Continue. I just walk through them, get out the other side, and they're like, again. Honestly, that would make a great movie. Can you imagine? That would just be great. Watch that over and over. You know, it'd be like Monty Python or yeah, like a Monty Python sketch. They're all fighting, and then they're like, oh, stop. It was before Pontefract, I think. Maybe it was before that. Where did I go before then? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Where have I been? It was probably the toilet cubicle. It probably was. Me and toilets. I don't know what it is about me and toilets. Honestly, how is it with the battles in the ghostly world? I know, right, Foggy? I know. I mean, I'm surprised, I'm surprised they got any battles done. Oh, yeah, Bob. I have to say, I absolutely love Monty Python. It is one of my favorite things. Oh, Foggy. I think it was it? I think it was Sutton Chaney. It might have been Sutton Chaney because I did that before Pontefract. It definitely was not. I don't know why I'm shaking my finger at you. So sorry. Stop doing that. I think it was Sutton Chaney because it wasn't I'm doing it again. It wasn't Dadlington because that's where I raged. I remember I raged. So it wasn't Dadlington. So all I can think of was it was Sutton Chaney. Yes. I think it was there. Yes, I think we found it. I think we found the place. Well, don't quote me on it. But yes, so that is 3 proposals because I can't remember anymore. So hang on. Number 1, Leicester, Greyfriars. The one I remember the most because that was just what is happening. Number 2, the battlefield, where I was like, oh, and then lost all the footage. Number 3 was then I think Sutton Chaney. Yes. I mean, it is very clever to ask in a church, if you think about it. I agree, Foggy. I agree. I mean, you're in a church already. May as well get married. If you've walked into a church, right? I mean, it's only, makes sense. We were talking about where I got proposals. Proposed to. That's probably the better terminology. Ashley, say hi to your mum, by the way. I hope that she is well. You should keep a diary of all those proposals, Queen. You can just keep adding to it. I shouldn't I? Like, oh, here's another one. I've literally just read that, Matt, you might end up getting the willies put up you in the toilet. I didn't even read that till now. Oh no. Matt. I can't believe I just missed that. And then I read that. I was like, what? Oh no. Oh, I'm glad that she is good. Ashley, I'm very glad that she's good. You know what? I should write a book about this, shouldn't I? Queen's memoirs getting proposed to by ghosts. Everyone would think I'm nuts. They'd be like, is this book fiction or non-fiction? Where do we place it? It'd be like the penultimate conundrum, wouldn't it? It'd be like, well, it sounds like a Netflix show. Actually, it really does. Maybe I should go to Netflix and be like, I've got an idea. See what they say. See what they say. They might be like, what? Matt, are you okay? Do we need to escort you out the building? Or they might actually be like, that's great. Let's do this. Okay, so who would you hire then to play the ghosts if you could in an acting? What would be the actors? There would be the actors that you would, I don't know, propose to do the proposals for me. Let me know in the comments. You might get some ghost. Matt. Only good looking guys. Thank you, Foggy. Yeah, no one, please, that looks. Oh my gosh, actually, I have to tell you, the most nerve-wracking thing happened to me last night. Talking of scary looking men. So, I was trying to make a new t-shirt and I wanted to do one with Henry VII, but looking as scary as he actually looked in real life. Because I'm sorry, that's terrifying to me. I don't even know actually how he ended up having a woman, quite frankly, but that's not the point. The point is, anyway, so I had a picture of the death mask, which is terrifying. And oh my gosh, I nearly KO'd. It literally zoomed in by itself. And I was trying to click it to zoom out. And it literally wouldn't zoom out. And it was the most terrifying experience of my entire life. I was like, ah! And it literally wouldn't go. And it was really creepy. I was like, no. And I was like frantically trying to press every single button on my laptop to make this image disappear. And it literally wouldn't go. I was like, oh my gosh. I think it totally spooked me. I mean, it worked. I was terrified. I was like, get off my laptop. Why are you on my laptop? So, yeah, that happened. That happened literally last night. And I didn't enjoy that experience, to be honest. Danny DeVito. To be fair, he's so cool. I like Danny DeVito. Yes, Danny DeVito, definitely. I would say yes to him. Although, hang on, I can't say yes. I'm having to, not say no, but not say yes either. Could be your next proposal, Queen. Oh my gosh, no. He's terrifying. Deja vu. He made it. He actually scared someone. Well, yeah, I mean, he terrified me. I was not expecting that. It just kept zooming in. It was like literally just like, ooh. And I was like, ah! It's like, Todd, no, 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 no. Get off my computer screen. And he just kept zooming more and more in. Like his face just got bigger and bigger. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like leaning away, going, absolutely not. I was like, no. I mean, he just looks and screams like an accountant. And I would just not go there. Absolutely not. Accountant face, absolutely not. No. Is there anyone actually in history that you don't particularly like? That maybe, I don't know, they've zoomed their face in at you randomly? Anyone got any stories of that? Or they've managed to hoard you? Yeah, that generally, I did not enjoy that. All Tudors. I agree. Foggy Mountain. I agree. I second. Oh, can you imagine if actually all of them came out the screen at you all at once? Oh. No. I mean, that would be enough to make me just I'd definitely run away. No. I would definitely leave my house. I would just, I wouldn't even sell the house and just leave. I'm gone. Yeah, which is why I'm hoping, Kate, as much as I love you, I'm hoping what you say is wrong. I'm really hoping that is not my next proposal. Otherwise, you'll never see me again. I will move any country. I'll just pop up somewhere like Thailand or something. Just no. No. Oh, please, no, King Margaret. Absolutely not. Again, she's another one. Absolutely not. I'd have to go to New Zealand, actually. You know what? I'd have to literally go to the other side of the world to make sure the flapping pigeon stays as far away as you is physically, mentally, synchronicity, whatever possible. I don't want him. I don't want him, Foggy Mountain. You can have him. He's all yours. Actually, I can imagine this is probably what France said. That's probably why they gave him an army, because they were like, yeah, no, he's just too taxi looking, like he's just too accountant looking. He's ruining our court. Send him off. Send him off. No one wanted him. No return to sender. I'm so evil. But it's true. If you come to Australia, the flapping pigeon, no. To be fair, knowing my luck, he would. He'd follow me and I'd be like, no. You just hear me landing. I'd do a live and be like, oh, I'm safe. And then this, I don't know, billboard behind me or something would just appear with his vase like zooming in. I'm like, no. I can see it now. Exactly. Send him to France. Send him to France. With a no return policy. He can't return anywhere. You know what? That's what I would do is I'd sell him. Sell him to the high. You're not even the highest bidder. I'd just sell him. Sell him anywhere. Like, just, I will take any money. Even if it's 50p, just take him. Take him. Oh, thank you, Milo. Hello, Milo. Thank you for arriving. Who would pay for that guy? Well, yeah, can't disagree with that. I mean, would I buy him? No. Would anyone here buy Henry Tudor? Please put that in the comments if you would, and then you are happy to take him. Oh no, don't worry, Milo. I hope that you managed to get it sorted. Well, if you could get it sorted, I don't know. Well, yeah, Foggy, I know yours is a no, but he loves you, so you know he's already there. No, oh dear, no one's going once, no one's going twice. I'm auctioning him off. Anyone bidding? Hang on, I need a little hammer. Where's a little hammer? I don't have a little hammer. What can I use? No, I don't have a hammer. Hang on. Right. Hairbrush will do. Going once, going twice. Anyone for the flapping pigeon? Say your price. Oh, still no. Yeah. She didn't want me to make. No, hang on. She didn't want to make me a sandwich. Oh, well, that's yeah. Oh dear. Send him back to Margaret. Well, I mean, this is the thing. Would Margaret even take him? Probably not. Fancy not having a hammer next. I know, Mark. I should literally carry a hammer right here. That's note to self. Next time, have a hammer on me. You never know when it's going to come in useful. Yes, I mean, she invested a lot in him, but I don't think she really wanted him there. I think she was like, oh dear, I've got him there now. Now what do I do? Oh yes, that reminds me. So I found out some information which I gave to Foggy that apparently Mark, a hairdryer will fix your PC when it freezes. Well, that's true. Apparently King Margaret, she wrote poetry. So, well, if anyone has any poetry inspiration for King Margaret, then put it in the comments. You know, we can have like a poetry, I don't know, war off. It's not even a thing. But no one wants to take the flapping pigeon. No one? Okay, well, I can't even do the whole going once, going twice. Hang on, is anyone going to bid for Margaret? Anyone bidding for Margaret? Just so I can do the, bid him off. Anyone bid for her? Going once, going twice. Well, yeah, no takers, it seems. £1. I love it. Okay, well, Milo might take him for £1. A penny? Yeah. Keep on bidding, people. Keep on bidding. Okay, absolutely not. Epic, Milo, you have got her. Going once, going twice. Boom. Sold to Milo. He gets Queen Margaret, or should I say King Margaret, and the flapping pigeon for free. You get one, price of one. the other thrown in, but no backsies. You can't take them back now. They're yours. No return policy here. This is how funny would it be, right? If he wakes up and like, you know, gets all of these little Queen King Margaret things pop up everywhere. Duct tape. That would actually be really, really funny. Oh yeah, the flapping pigeons for free. That, I mean, that would be the horror for him, right? The accountant would not be impressed that he's, you know, for free. I can see it now. You can't even count his own pennies because he's free. And then I can just imagine King Margaret with duct tape on her mouth, just walking around. I'm gone. That would be so hysterically funny. I'm gone. Oh no, what if he's a homing pigeon? Bob. Oh no. Well, then we've got a problem. Then I don't know what we're going to do with that. Oh, take it, Ashley and family. Glad you guys had fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's always a strange thing. I never know what's going to happen in these lives. Starts off being sort of semi-serious and then it just goes downhill from there. Every time. But no, thank you for tuning in. I'm just gone. I'm still thinking about the flapping pigeon. Just like as a homing pigeon, like a homing device, just being like boof. Apparently when a pigeon flaps his wings, it's a sign of ecstasy. Well, I can see then him doing that over money. Actually, Milo, yes, it wasn't. It wasn't. I cannot give you credit for this one. But yeah, oh no. Well, I mean, thank you guys. Thank you for making my Saturday evening. Firstly, we have set the worlds to rights with the flapping pigeon and the Tudors. And the start of the Tudors would have never have happened if Milo had taken the flapping pigeon for free, sad, and his mother, and then put duct tape on their face. You know? Never, the Wars of the Roses. Well, I mean, the Wars of the Roses would have happened, but the Tudors never would. I thought a homing pigeon was Chinese. I actually don't know. Whatever is in that cup, I need a barrel. This is red wine. I'm on water though as well, so I've got red wine and water. I would have mead, but as I said, my mead is low at the moment because I have drunk most of my stash. So I'm having to have some wine instead, so I don't deplete my mead, otherwise I will cry. So I need to buy some more mead. I mean, that's the story of my life, really, is like buying mead. Oh, hello, Ghost Exploring Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate that. I'm so sorry I'm so behind on your channel, by the way. I'm so behind on everybody's channel and I feel really bad. King Margaret duct tape sounds good. Yes, I second this. I third this. Or however many people agree with that. Get a barrel full of mead, Queen. That will last a while. Well, yes, I do need to get a barrel. Can you actually buy a barrel? I don't know. Can you? Is that a thing? I mean, the bottles for me don't last very long. I mean, literally, I just I get one bottle and by a week, by the end of the week, the bottle's gone. And I'm like, oh no. I mean, sometimes, to be fair, sometimes I can be really good and I can make it last 2 weeks. And I'm like, well, hey, we're on a roll. And then other times, nah, it just doesn't happen. The days fly by so fast. I agree. They really do, Spencer. They really, really do. 1 minute is Monday. Well, no, 1 minute is Saturday. Then the next minute it's Saturday. And I'm like, what happened? If you get a barrel, you can invite George, Duke of Clarence. Well, exactly. I most certainly can. I mean, I actually do have some Malmsey wine, actually, which is called the Duke of Clarence, may I just add. I bought that when I went to Grantham and never opened it. I opened the mead instead. But it's there. I have it. I've not tried it, but it's actually the original recipe for Malmsey wine, and it's made in Madeira, of all places. But it's really cool because they've done the entire what would have been Malmsey wine. Yes, if you know the right people, Queen. Ooh, well, can you hook me up, Bob? This sounds like trying to negotiate like drugs here. Like, can you hook me up? That would be good. I have 3. I would have 3. Yeah, well, yes, Kate. I probably would have 3 as well. Yes, I'm divorcing you now, Queen Margaret is mine. Oh no! What? That's just rude, Milo. They do as you get older. You need to go to Warwick Castle and look for George's ghost. Well, yes, I do actually need to I do need to go to Warwick Castle. There we go. I mean, I have been recently. I just didn't film there because I went with my brother and his girlfriend for a day out, which was fun. Very, very fun. We went to Warwick and we went to Warwick Castle and we went to somewhere else that I've forgotten the name of. But it was very epic. And yeah, I had a great day in Warwick. But yes, I do need to go because actually you can stay there, can't you? So I'd love to stay there and go there in my kirtle. Actually, I bought a new kirtle. Not a surprise. I have 3 kirtles now because obviously one is not enough. And yeah, well, I actually broke 2 of them. They're obviously not made for me. Because yeah, I broke 2 of them. I broke the ties at the back. So yeah. But I now have 3. The 3. I can show you. Yes, I mean they are right here. So let me get them. Nice. So this one is my new one, which is well, it's kind of gold, and then it's actually turquoise, but I'm not really sure in this light if you can see it's turquoise. But this one is my new one. And then it actually has a belt as well. It came with a belt, which is like an old style medieval belt. And then it has a chemise underneath as well. So looking forward to wearing that. Oh, oops. So this one is my favorite one, and it actually has, the really big sleeves to it. This one though isn't as historically accurate, but it really makes me feel like a princess. It's so beautiful, and it's like, oh, and wearing it, and if you have your chemise underneath, oh, and like, oh, I absolutely adore this one. This is my favorite one. And yeah, it's a beautiful color. It's like sky blue. Not that you can kind of tell in this light. But oh, I just absolutely love it. So that's, yeah. And then obviously I've got my red one, which you guys have seen already, which is my first kirtle I ever bought, which is now broken because I broke the ties. So there we go. But yes, this one is very Camelotish. Yes, I think it's based upon that portrait of the really famous portrait. Where is it? I think it's Guinevere, and she's knighting a guy. And it's like a really famous portrait, like a Renaissance portrait. And this dress, I think, is based on it. It's just different colors. So it's not white and gold, because her one was white and gold. But this one is not obviously white and gold. It is white and blue. But still, I think it's based upon that dress. But yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite dresses, so I can't wait to wear it in summer, because I'm just gonna wear it in summer, because why not? Why not, right? Oh, hello, Kenneth. Sorry, I nearly missed you there. I'm glad you know which picture I mean. Hang on, let me see if I can find the picture. Not that it's, you might not be actually interested in this, guys, but wait. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Knighting a guy. There we go. Yeah, it is very Camelotish, actually. Blackpool. I've actually never been to Blackpool. This is the picture. This is the very famous picture. So yeah, it's based upon, I think, this picture here. So that one there. And so it's got those really long sleeves. And then actually it does also come with a belt, which is kind of similar to that belt. So it's kind of got like a sort of goldy belt. Well, not gold, it's actually white, but like a belt that goes around like that. So there we go. Charging my battery in my chest. Oh, you're charging your battery in your chest. Wait, David, am I reading that correctly? What I did, Kenneth. I just haven't emailed you back. I'm so sorry. Missing out on my own. I know. I'm terrible with technology. It's time. I've run out of time, like, all the time. It's just every time I think, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then it gets to like 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh, I haven't done that again. But yeah, I love that picture. It's one of my favorite pictures. That Guinevere picture. It's just hello, Gigi. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, lovely. My international sister is here. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, give them a little heart. There's a heart. um, what mobile phone do you have, Queen? I have a O'Kittle phone. That's what it's called there. O'Kittle. That one. That's my phone. And also it's Team York now. I've made it Team York. My phone is Yorkist. It will not be anything else. I have knighted my phone. Yeah, sorry, Spencer. I am behind on pretty much everything. Hang on. Let me go back up here. What have I missed? September. Yeah, Blackpool. Now wrong with the Yorkshire Rose. Well, I totally agree. Bob. You know, I actually almost lived in Yorkshire. I'm sure I've said that before. Probably about 10 times at this point. But I almost did, and then I didn't. My phone is done. Oh no! You've got King Margaret on your phone. Oh no! I can't actually, Spencer, because that is where my other half is currently. So I'll grab it another time. But yeah, it's in the other room. Also, I'm just feeling lazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I'd be interrupting him. I don't know what he's doing, but I'd be interrupting him. He's a bit antisocial tonight. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Yes, you told me that, Bob. And I was like, woo! Because actually, that's another place on my list that I'm trying to get Rory to go to is York. I'm like, come on. Come on. We will end up in York eventually. Sometimes I just like push him out the door and then I'm like, well, we're going 30 East Drive. See, no. I mean, no. I don't believe that is haunted, actually, to be honest. I mean, probably I should go just to prove that I don't think it's haunted, to be honest. It's not. I don't know. I think that's a very sketchy, well, not a sketchy place, but it's like the Ram Inn. Again, I don't believe that's really that haunted either. Chillington Castle, though, absolutely. Hands down, Spencer, that I do feel is. But 30 East Drive, no. Yes, King Margaret pops up every time I get a message like a bit. Oh no, Froggy. Yeah, I feel sorry for you. I feel very, very sorry for you. So the ghost train. Oh, I didn't know they had a ghost train. I also didn't know that was haunted, Spencer. Thank you. I will definitely check that one out. Oh, thank you, Gigi. I'm always laughing. I just laugh at everything. I laugh at myself half the time as well. Well, I mean, why not, right? Why not laugh at yourself? Yeah, I was going to say that must be very off-putting. Very off-putting. You would love it in York. You would, yeah, I really, really, really would. Which is why I'm trying to get Rory on board to going. I'm like, come on, come on. If everyone would send some vibes right now to Rory, you know, like vibes to kind of just get him to go, oh, we have to go to York, then please do. That'd be really helpful. Oh yeah, I'm always laughing about myself. It has to have a guard rope for Queen to go into an investigation. Well, that's true. Anything that doesn't have a garb, I'm like, nah. Oh, you only laugh once, slow to make it permanent. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Kate. Yes, yes. Send those vibes. Send those vibes. Don't know why I'm doing that. That's not going to do anything. But yeah, yeah. Rory needs just, I think, some coaxing from the universe, from you guys, because yeah, he's not booking anything. The Shambles is a great place to visit in the summer. They have a jester there. Ooh, well, maybe I should take my jester hat with me. Yes, maybe I can. Yeah, take my jester hat. I don't know. Try and do something vaguely funny. You know what? I might just have to drag Rory to York against his will. Milo with that duct tape is a great idea. Duct tape him to the seat in the car. No. Kidnapping is not a good idea. Don't do it, everyone. There is a lot of spooky forests actually in United Kingdom. I have been to. Wait, where did I go? Why am I having such a moment? In terms of, I can't remember where I've been. This is so bad. I have been to a couple of forests. More than a couple, actually. I've been to at least 4, 5. They're on my channel, Spencer. If you're looking for spooky forests, I've been to at least 5, I think. A lot of people got dragged to York against their will. Well, that's true. I won't be the first. Rory won't be the first. Your birthday trip, Creed. Yes, actually, that's a great idea, Bob. Great idea. Oh, brilliant, David. Brilliant. We are going on a surprise tour for him, then turn up at York. That's a great idea. I love these ideas. Yes, I have been to one at night, Spencer. I just can't remember the name of the one at night I went to. I went with two other people. Dave from Paranormal Contact, I went with, and Cara from Open Minded Wanderer. By the way, if you don't follow them, they are great channels. They if you like sort of historical stuff, Open Minded Wanderer, she does all like the historical type stuff, but she is also into ghost hunting. Although most of her ones aren't ghost hunting. And then you've got Paranormal Contact. He does lots of ghost hunting stuff on his channel. So feel free to go and check them out. But obviously you don't have to. But I just literally can't remember what forest it was that I went to. Why am I having such a moment where I keep forgetting where I've been? Don't know. Yes, there's the one with the witch trees. I literally can't remember what that was called. Oh, I don't know. I also do need to go to Perry Pomeroy Castle, which I've been saying now for the last, 5 years by this point. Sorry, Matt. I'm sure it is probably 5 years at this point. How far do I live from London? Well, that's a good question, Kenneth. As the crow flies, not far, because I live in Windsor or near Windsor. So that's not far. Strictly on paper, that's 20 minutes. On traveling times, though, not 20, 30 minutes. I think it's 30 minutes, should be, to central London from here. But no, in actual traveling by train or car or basically anything, it's not 30 minutes. So technically I should be really close, but I'm not really close. And in fact, if you live further out, so where I used to live only takes an hour, and yet where I live now takes longer, and yet I'm closer. So I don't really understand how that works. But anyway, I do want to go to the US actually to do ghost hunting. I really do. When's my birthday? September. My birthday is in September. Um, camping. I don't like camping, if I'm being honest. I have camped in my life. I just don't. It's not for me. I'm one of those people. I like my creature comforts, and if I don't have my creature comforts, I'm like, ugh. And also, I hate spiders, and I hate insect. Well, I don't hate insects. I like insects. It's just the spiders. And so yeah, camping is not my thing. By car about a week. Well, exactly. Train, you'll eventually get there. Well, exactly. I just don't understand how that works. I don't get it. Oh, one more thing. When do you? I will do it in sometime in October, probably, Spencer. You should do me a birthday. I've been to Pluckley Village. Now I do need to go back there too, because that was awesome. That was actually really, really interesting. Very, very interesting was Pluckley. That was the first experience where I generally felt scared. I've never felt scared anywhere else. Since then, after then, before then, never. Pluckley was the first time where I really felt scared. And that was interesting to me because I don't get scared easily. And also as well, unless it's a spider, then I'm terrified. Give me a spider and I'm like, ah! Oh, and also if it's obviously what's his face's face coming at me, Henry VII's face, yeah, that's another thing that terrifies me. But anything else doesn't terrify me. So yeah. But yeah, Pluckley Village was the first time I actually got scared, and that was really bizarre for me. Because yeah, I don't. It's not easy to scare me. I can just sort of walk into a place and go, oh, okay. And then, you know, and I have done some night ones as well where I've just been like, yeah, okay. But no, that was weird. That had a weird. I just didn't feel. I felt like they were. What you know what it was? It felt like someone was playing a game with me, and I didn't like that because it made me really on edge because the noises that I heard were starting really far away, and then gradually they were getting closer and closer and closer and closer until they were literally right beside me. And I was like, I don't like this because I can't see you. So stop it. And that to me was horrible. I just didn't enjoy that. I live in Rhode Island. I'm 45 minutes from Lizzie Borden house. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Lizzie, yeah, I've heard about Lizzie Borden and her story a lot. And there's a lot of YouTube videos about her, isn't there? And a lot of paranormal investigators have gone to that house. That'd be really cool. So, yeah. But yeah, that was, I didn't like Pluckley. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. That generally terrified me. I mean, yeah. What does everyone think about Lizzie? Actually, Do you think that she murdered her family? Or do you think she was innocent? Because it's a really interesting one. I don't know. I think maybe she was innocent. I think it might, but then it's like, well, who was it then? Right? That's the question. So it's a really, really interesting one. Chop chop. I that's great. I like that, Bob. Chop chop. But yeah, it's a really, because obviously wasn't she in that, so she was supposed to be upstairs or something, wasn't she? Alone. And then didn't a doctor come and visit, if I'm remembering correctly? Didn't a doctor come and visit or something? Well, yeah, well, that's the thing, Mark. I agree with that as well. I just don't see it. I mean, if she's, you'd need an immense amount of strength, right? To be able to do, like, hack that much, right? I think the newest thoughts on it are now that it was a relative guy. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that makes more sense. That does actually make more sense. I generally don't see her doing it at all. Just for the amount of sheer power that you would have, right? Guys, I just love that. That's hilarious. I have to pin that. I've just pinned your message because that was too funny. Well, yeah, I suppose you can't really say, yeah, a woman who is, menopausal or just generally hormonal. You never know. You never know what she could do. I mean, when I'm hormonal. Oh, actually, I have to say another funny story here. So the other day, so cars, they have if you do a really long journey, they tend to say, like, you need to take a break now, right? Well, my car does that for me. It basically, if you have a 4-hour journey, it kind of goes, no, you need to stop now and take a break. I'm like, well, I'm not going to. I always ignore it and carry on. Sometimes though I don't. But most of the time I do. But the other day, I went to a village, a nice, beautiful village, and I read a plaque. A plaque that said Henry, really, really full, and then 7. And I was like, I went from 0 to 100 within 5 seconds flat. I nearly set off an entire, I don't know, a system. It was like, honestly, I've never felt so much rage in my life. So poor Rory, he got the brunt of that. But it was really funny because guess what my car did? I got back to my car and he was like, take care. After storming this village, I did go back to the village and I found out that the plaque wasn't actually for Henry. It was actually for this poor other Henry, who was the 7th, I can't remember now, the 7th Baron of Braybrook or something. But they put the rest of it in really small writing. So all I'd seen is Henry 7 went KO. Literally. I started shouting at this plaque. And I was like, and then only to find it wasn't actually Henry VII, it was a totally different Henry. But yeah, my car is actually a real Yorkist. It literally was like, take care. So, it just cracked me right up because I hadn't done a 4-hour journey. Like literally. And it had literally been stationary. So it was less than 5 minutes into a journey, right? So it normally doesn't do that. It normally waits. And also it doesn't normally say take care. It normally says take a break, which was also an interesting one. I was like, wait, what? But it obviously sensed my anger. Got back into the car and it was like so yes, unless she was menopausal, probably is correct. Yeah, no, I forgot to tell you, Foggy. The tree, I went back. The tree wasn't for him, it was for this poor other dude who has an unfortunate name, Henry, and is also a 7. But he was also born in 19 something. So poor bloke. Literally shouted. And also, what must have these people have thought, right? Like, I'm just there exploding in the middle of their village. Like, they must have thought this woman is off her nut. I'm surprised I wasn't on the news. I actually didn't know that, Foggy. I didn't know they could be used by like a spirit box. I actually didn't know that. But yeah, I've never had a message like that come up before or since. That's not come up again. Although, to be fair, it was only Monday. We're only Saturday now. So it might happen if I see another Henry, I might and then my car might be like, oh no. My car might actually just be like, I can't drive her anywhere. It might stop driving me completely. Just be like, no. Before I even get to a place, it will just stop. I have to use a bicycle. But yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting. So there we go. I've learned something new, that modern cars can be used as a spirit box. Didn't know that. In America, was a family driving across the cemetery in the car detected people that weren't there. Really? Oh, wow. Again, I didn't know that. That's really, really cool. Yeah, wow. Well, I suppose, yeah, these days cars are very clever, aren't they? I mean, they've got loads of sensors and things like that. So I suppose it does make sense if you think about it. It's amazing. That is amazing. Wow. Yeah, that is really, really cool. Anyway, I'm probably going to finish up now, guys, mainly because I probably should go and see what my other half is doing. And also as well, I should probably let you guys get on with your day or your night or whatever. because now I'm just speaking rubbish. So but yes, he does need to go to York. So please, yes, send that vibes his way. In fact, I might see if my car can tell him to go to York. Maybe I can put it into his car. Sat nav, York. Accidentally. Like, oh, sorry, going to the wrong place. But thanks everybody for tuning in for today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I thank you all for coming and sharing your stories and for making my Saturday night. I have really, really enjoyed it, and I really hope that you all have a fantastic rest of the weekend and obviously a good week ahead, whatever you guys get up to as well. Don't forget as well, to press that like button for me and press the subscribe button if you haven't already, if you're new here. But everyone, have a fantastic, fantastic night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And thank you so much for tuning in to Our Ghosts Real with me, Kareen. Bye, everybody. Take care.